Hi guys, we're going to take a look at a real world example where we're measuring with the unit quarts. We're going to say that it takes 2 quarts of blue paint plus 3 quarts of red paint, and if we mix those together we end up with 5 quarts of purple paint. So again, you can still see that we have a 2 to 3 ratio. That's something that we're using from this previous problem, which of course we could write like this, 2 to 3. You could also say that 2 out of the 5 it could be another ratio, and the 2 would be the blue, the 5 would be the total amount that we make. So in the first ratio, we've got a part to part, and this one we've got a part to whole. 2 different ratios. So I'd like to point out something else here. We've got blues plus reds equals purples. And when we talk about this, we've got, remember, it takes 2 blues, it takes 3 reds, and if we mix those together, of course, we end up with 5 purples. So that can be pretty handy if we're trying to come up with a basic one set of purple paint, which happens to be 5 quarts. But what happens if we need 30 quarts of purple paint? That's where things can get a little trickier. So I need to change that 5 to a 30. And you may already know the answer to this. You may be able to kind of see where I'm going. But I want to use that tape diagram to help show you how a tape diagram can help you see this. In a ratio table, we would have blues and reds, and it would be 2 to 3, and we're using a total of 5. Well, now I want to use a total of 30. What numbers, would go in there? And that can be a little bit tricky to see, but it's really the same process. You might even already be able to see it. I'm going to draw a tape diagram and see if we can't make this make some sense to you. Not a perfect tape diagram. They don't have to be perfect as long as they're close. And hopefully you can see the 2 to 3. Remember that we put the 2 and the 3 to the outside like this. And we say, okay, well, 2 plus 3 is 5. So the 2 and the 3, when you add them together, you get 5. And you notice that I have 5 boxes to fill up. Well, I don't want to have 5 boxes. I want to have 30 boxes. So I'm going to take that 30, and I have to figure out how much blue and how much red I'm going to use. I have to share that 30 into 5 boxes. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. Well, 30 divided by 5 is just 6. So I'm going to put the number 6 inside each box. So, 6 plus 6 is 12. 6 plus 6 plus 6, 3 sixes, is 18. And if you notice, 12 plus 18 does equal 30. And so we used a tape diagram to solve when I wanted to increase the recipe based on the total. We're going to use 12 blues, 18 reds. And I hope that helped.